Today we're checking out the MP Concepts aluminum side step bars in textured black for the 2021 and newer Bronco 4-doors. If you want an easier step in and out of the Bronco with a tougher look from the side profile and a bit of protection without hanging anything too low and compromising that ground clearance, then these are a clean bolt-on option that are definitely worth checking out. The key features here are going to start with a true Bronco specific fit, so the bars are going to sit tight to the body and line up with the factory mounting points, and when you open the door and step out, the step pad is going to be directly where you need it. You're going to get a wide, non-slip step pad that makes hopping in and out easier in the rain, mud, snow, or any bad conditions. Because the bars tuck up so close, you get to keep good ground clearance while still getting a solid foothold for daily use and trail days. Day to day, they also help shield those lower doors from kicked up rocks and door dings in parking lots, which is a nice little addition. Most folks add these when bigger tires make the step up a little bit annoying to get into the Bronco, or passengers need a steadier foothold. They work really well for children and elderly passengers if you have any of those riding with you, or you just want a simple way to give the Bronco that factory plus off-road ready look. When it comes to the construction on these steps use lightweight yet very strong aluminum with a textured black powder coat finish to help fight rust and corrosion even further. These pads are rugged and molded specifically for extra grip. The end caps are going to keep the look clean, and the brackets are beefy enough so that the bars feel solid under your foot and there's no bending over time. Everything bolts to the factory locations to help simplify that install process, and if you stick with me, we'll show you that install here in a minute. As far as the pricing goes on this, it's coming in right around that mid $300 price range. For aluminum steps with a durable finish, grippy pads, and a true bolt-on fit, this is a solid value if you want function and style all in one package. When it comes to the install on this one, it's going to get rated just a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter since it bolts right up to factory locations. You can have this job done in just 2 hours of your time if everything goes smooth. Now let's head on out to the shop. We're going to give you a detailed walkthrough of exactly how this install process goes.
For this install, you will need a ratchet, an adapter if necessary, 10 and 17 millimeter sockets, and a 10 millimeter wrench. Alright, today we're going to be installing some side step bars on our Bronco, so let's get started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be doing is grabbing our brackets. Now we have a specific bracket for the front, middle, and rear of our vehicle. Your front one's going to be the more extended one, your center one's going to be the one with the 2 holes, and the rear is going to have a single mounting hole out back. So we're going to get under there and get those installed with our provided hardware, so we'll get under there and do that now. Alright, so we're going to start with our center bracket. So the main thing you want to do is line your 2 pinch weld brackets up. That specifically for the center bracket is going to allow you to line up your main mounting hole. We'll get our bolt through. So once you have that one hand tight, that's going to hold it. Then we can install our 2 M6 bolts through our pinch weld mount. So we've got our bolt and our flat washer. Get that through. On the back side of that, we're going to add in our other flat washer and our provided flange nut. Get that hand tight as well. And we'll do the same thing for our other pinch weld hole. And once you have your first bracket in place, you can do the same thing for the other 2 brackets. Now that we have our brackets loosely in place, we can install our step. Now on the back side of these, they're going to have 4 mounting holes. We're going to line those up with each of our brackets. So now that we have our steps in place, we're going to install our provided M6 bolts with flat washers to each of our mounting points. So get one through here. Get all these started. Get the other 2 in. Once you have your hardware in your first bracket, you can do the same thing for the other 2, then we'll come back and tighten everything down. Now we can begin tightening everything down. We're going to start with our main mounting bolt, which is a 17 millimeter. So we've got our 17 mil socket on our ratchet. Next, we'll tighten down our 2 pinch weld bolts. For that, we're going to use our 10 millimeter socket and our 10 millimeter wrench. And then our 4 mounting bolts for our steps. We're going to again use our 10 mil socket. And once you got your first section all tightened up, you can do the same thing for the other 2. So once you have this side installed, you can repeat the same process for the other side. Alrighty, that about wraps up our review and install of our MP Concepts aluminum side step bars and textured black finish for your 21 to current Bronco 4-door. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Bronco, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.